topic maybe of their interest.
Don't forget to subscribe our channel so that you can receive notification every time of our live show. And we will also share very useful information regarding how to improve feed efficiency and production performance of farming animals. Please also leave your comments. When you are watching our live show, we will send free samples for trials. Let's get to our topic today.
Okay. First of all, let's watch a video from CCTV Agriculture channel.
It is very strange that some layers always produce soft eggs. We have more than 1,000 layers that produce soft eggs. I'm so worried about that. It is found that soft egg is actually a very common problem. Now the soft egg rate is about 2%. Why layers produce soft eggs and what to do with this problem? Every 2 p.m., it is the most happiest time for Jiang, a layer farmer in Rizhao City, Shandong province of China. She started to collect eggs from the cage at this time, but recently she faced a headache problem. Her layers produce a lot of soft eggs. You see, this is soft egg. Yes, the shell is really soft. Such eggs can be sold, right? Yes. How much is the soft egg rate in our layer farm? It should be 1%. Soft egg is a very common problem in egg production layers. The shell of the egg is too soft, which is easy to break and can be sold on market. I have 100,000 layers. More than 1,000 layers produce these soft eggs. How many eggs can 1,000 layers produce one day? More than 50 kilograms. What is the market price of egg now? About $1 per kilogram. Jiang tried many measures to solve this problem, but the problem remains unsolved yet. 5 kilometers away, Mr. Xu faced the same problem in his layer farm. These are soft eggs you collect today. Yes, but only a few, not so many. No, these are only part of them. How much is the soft egg rate in our layer farm? It should be 2%. The soft eggs are very likely to be broken by other layers. Mr. Xu has raised layers for more than 5 years, and now he has more than 200,000 layers. Soft egg is a problem that exists for a long time, but it is much more serious this year. So there will be 4,000 soft eggs one day. Yes, and it should be 500 kilograms. If the egg price is $1 per kilogram, then it will be $5,000 US, a loss each day. Yes. Mr. Xu is so worried about the big loss caused by soft eggs, and he asked other layer farmers around his farm, but no good solutions to this problem. I checked many documents which suggest me to add calcium and phosphorus. I did it, but no obvious effect.
Welcome back. It can be learned from the video that soft egg is really a big problem in egg production. And it causes a huge loss to the layer farmers. $500 every day for 200,000 layers farm, and how about 1 year? It should be $182,500 US.
Wow, it's really a great loss indeed. And then what are the causes of soft eggs and what to do with this problem? We asked the same question to Dr. Jiang Xiaoyi, who is a very famous technical expert for poultry sector in Shandong, China, and he has the following key words to prevent soft egg problems with layers.
The first key word is disease. What disease may cause the soft eggs? The common disease including enteritis, bronchitis, and other respiratory disease. For disease caused by the virus, prevention is the first. Vaccine should be used in the early age births. Meanwhile, the farms should take care of the feed management, including the quality of drinking water, the quality of feed to prevent the disease.
Yes. And the second keyword is balance, which means the balance between body maturation and sexual maturation. Generally, layers start to prepare for production after 16 weeks. It is a critical period for sexual maturation, which decides the production performance of layers. To be specific, the body weight and tibia length should meet standard requirements before egg production. Take a highline bird as an example. At 17 weeks, the body weight should reach 1.4 kg, and the tibia length should reach 105 millimeter. That's what we mentioned the body maturation. And we can extend the elimination time to stimulate the layers to start egg production. When layers start to produce eggs, it means sexual maturation. The elimination time for semi-closed house should be 10 hours. On this basis, extended elimination time by half an hour or 1 week until it reaches 16 hours.
The third keyword is calcium. It is a regular procedure for supplement of calcium is layer production. The main element of eggshell is calcium carbonate. If the content of calcium carbonate is insufficient, it may cause the soft egg. Usually, we can add the lemon store or shea powder in layer feed to guarantee the calcium is enough for the egg production.
Yes.
When the egg production starts, so we should increase the content of lemon store or the shea powder. When the egg production rate reaches 1%, the lemon stone or shell powder should be increased to 8% until the end of the egg production.
Yes, and the fourth K word is phosphorus. Phosphorus is one of our necessary elements in growth of layers. If the phosphorus is insufficient in layer feed, the feed intake of the layer may be reduced, and the growth of layer will be slowed down. Actually, phosphorus is contained in limestone or shell powder, but it should be noted that the ratio of the calcium and phosphorus should be 8:1 or 10:1. Generally, shell powder is better than limestone because the phosphorus in limestone is too much.
Yes. The fifth and the final keyword is the fish oil. A supplement of fish oil is mainly for the vitamin D. We all know that the vitamin D plays a great role in metabolism of calcium. If the vitamin D is insufficient, the absorption of calcium and phosphorus will be affected negatively in tissue production. Powder from fish oil is used. Besides the vitamin D, fish oil also contains the vitamin A, which can improve the anti-stress ability and the immunity of the layers.
Yes, I know the importance of vitamin D. Last but not least, it should be noted that the vitamin D is fat-soluble vitamin, which has to be dissolved in fat and then it can be absorbed. Today, we will recommend one innovative feed additive, bile acids, which can promote the fat utilization of fat, and meanwhile it can promote the absorption of the vitamin D, which is a fat-soluble vitamin?
Yes, we believe it can be easily understood that only when the fat utilization is improved, there will be more fight for vitamin D to dissolving. So please watch the one video to know what is bile acids and why it can improve the fat digestion and absorption, and finally improve the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins.
Yes.
In modern breeding industry, fat or oil content become more and more high in feed formulation. However, it's a complicated process for fat digestion with 3 steps: emulsification, digestion, and absorption. Different with emulsifiers, bile acids play an important role in the whole steps. Emulsification. Bile acids have a special structure by which combine with hydrophilic elements and lipophilic elements. One of them can fix in water and another one will insert into the fat. Under this way, fat can be emulsified into little droplets, which will help enlarge the contact areas with lipase. Digestion. The suitable pH value for lipase is 8 to 9. But the pH value in the intestine is 6 to 7. Lipase doesn't work under this condition. The lipase can be activated by bile acids. When they combine together, as bile acids can open its cap and release the catalyzed elements. In the meanwhile, the structure of lipase is also changed, which can let fat droplets contact with catalytes. Under this way, fat would be hydrolyzed into fatty acids, glycerinum and monoglyceride. Absorption. Short-chain fatty acid would be absorbed directly, while long-chain fatty acid can only be absorbed after combining into chloramicron with bile acids and a phospholipid. As one carrier, bile acids can help fatty acids get through the identification system of intestine epithelial cell and then pass into bloodstream in order to finish the absorption process. At the same time, bile acids will part from the compound and back into the liver through portal vein, then enter into intestine with the new secreted ones to finish its enterohepatic circulation. Under this circulation, recyclable bile acids will promote bile secretion. A large amount of bile can wash out endotoxin and mycotoxin produced by using antibiotics and non-conventional feedstuffs. What's more, adding bile acids can also effectively release the heavy burden of liver, thus play an important role in protecting the health of liver and gallbladder. As the most professional manufacturer in China, Lachance bile acids has been approved as one new type feed additives, and it has earned good reputation from the clients in domestic and overseas. Bile acids, one perfect solution for fatty acid nutrition.
Okay, welcome back, Jojo. It's almost the time for our live show today, and today we provide some tips on how to prevent soft egg problem in egg production layers, and hope it might help you a little bit.
Yes, and if you have any questions about the layer feed or layer breeding or about our product, please don't hesitate to contact us and we will get back to you very soon.
Yes, and thanks for watching. We will see you next time. I'm Tony.
I'm Jojo.
Bye bye.